Republican Representative Devin Nunes has had a pretty ridiculous couple of years. He sued an imaginary cow. He's now been drawn into the Ukraine scandal, which he was presiding over while also now being implicated in, and he didn't mention any of that. But he's decided that going forward, he's going to do the next couple of years serious. So, to that end, he is suing CNN for $435 million for defamation.
What's the plan? What's the plan here?
I think the plan is to get $435 million.
Or maybe
I think he'll do it.
$4.35 possibly.
So really fast, here's the details. He's suing over a November 22nd report that Lev Parnas, the indicted associate of Joe Biden, was prepared to tell Congress that Nunes met with Victor Shokin, the former Ukrainian prosecutor, in Vienna last year to discuss, quote, digging up dirt on Joe Biden. Nunes denied the claims at the time, but CNN said that he did not respond to them for comment. Instead, he told Breitbart.com that the claims were demonstrably false. CNN declined to comment on the lawsuit, and when Devin Nunes went on Fox News and was asked about taking a trip out there, he dodged the question.
It was one of those answers where it's like, yeah, the truth will come out when it needs to be, or I'll talk about it when the right time comes. Yeah. And also, with actually the final impeachment answer that the House Intelligence Committee came forward with, there's those call logs that Devin Nunes spoke with Parnas, as we've already mentioned. We were talking about this off air as well. So which one is it? Then he went on Hannity last night, and Hannity asked him, like, hey, these call logs say that you spoke to him. He goes, I don't know, I don't remember that guy. Hey, the call logs say you remember that guy.
You spoke to him 4 times.
How does that go with your lawsuit now?
Yeah, I cannot discount the possibility that if you're in elected office, and especially if you're an older person, your phone habits are different. But he had 4 conversations with that guy. I have had 4 telephone conversations this decade. I would remember the person that I had them with, I think. But so he's suing CNN. There's more to this, but let's focus on that for just a minute. CNN reported on what the lawyer for Lev Parnas says is true. That is not defamation, okay? This is a lawsuit that's ongoing. A lawyer has said this is their claim. CNN didn't say, oh, he definitely did it, that's what we think. They just reported a fact in an ongoing legal proceeding. There's no defamation case to be had there. And he is a congressman. He's not some rando suing people around the country. Well, he technically is because it's not his first lawsuit. But it's an obvious stunt.
Yeah, it's another deflection to make sure that people, the flashing signs of Nunes involved with it, listed on the impeachment report, and then also in connection with this. Well, everyone sees as one of the guys that's being indicted on the situations that was going on in Ukraine. So he's like, man, my name keeps coming up in all these situations that I was involved in. I need to have my name come up in something where I'm on the attack.
Yes.
So that people who are dumb enough to follow me will go, oh, but Nunes is filing another lawsuit. This must be legit this time. You're only gonna not confuse. You're only going to convince people that are already on your side that this makes any sense.
Yeah, and honestly, suing for as much as he is implies, well, then they must have done something really wrong.
Where's that number come
for this
from?
much. It's completely made up. But anyway, one other point on this, and I kind of wish now that I'd pulled the video, although we don't have much time. This morning, new development in this case, at least in terms of legal analysis on Fox News. Gregg, who's he's paid by Fox News to do legal analysis. He says what probably happened or might have happened was that someone stole Devin Nunes' phone and used it to call Rudy Giuliani, the White House, and Lev Parnas.
You know how that goes.
We're not really legal analysts, but what do you think about that argument? Do you think that someone a year ago stole Nunes' phone, and Nunes hasn't mentioned it, to call someone that nobody knew who they were because it involves a scandal that would only develop a year later?
It doesn't even have to matter anymore. Hey, when you misplace your phone in the house, you get a little freaked out. Oh man, did I leave it in the bedroom? Oh man, is it in the kitchen? I gotta find my phone. Did I drop it outside? So if somebody steals your phone and you're a congressman who's associated with the president, all these international dealings, and your phone gets taken and phone calls are made, you don't ever mention that?
No. And when this entire thing blows up, and you don't remember that guy, remember, he told Sean Hannity, I don't remember it, you wouldn't say, hey, wait, wasn't my phone stolen for a while last year? Maybe that links up. Apparently also, by the way, Gregg, Jarrett, you might want to work this into your analysis, he apparently bought some tickets to go to the place he says he wasn't at. That must have also been theft and fraud, I assume. This is Fox News, it's serious, not some random place. But that's the analysis you're gonna get there. Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.